Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Well, if you did just miss it, they are up and running already.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that...
He's having a go! That's really well manoeuvred. De Ligt does really well to win the ball there. De Bruyne. And he was quick to react. Now it's Owen. Pinches it off him. Neymar. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries from distance. Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. Messi! Oh, that is rather wayward. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, there's a probing ball. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservative...
Son Heung-min! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Messi. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Owen goes steaming forward. Bellingham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. Now, can they get him away? He's being urged to shoot. It's Son Heung-min!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Manchester United were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi. Oh, he's bustling through here. That's good play. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Stoichkov. And it's Griezmann. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. Griezmann. Looking to play him in. Well, that's well seen too. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Neymar. And he's forced to go back. De Ligt. Son Heung-min. Roberto Carlos. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, no joy this time. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Owen. He's had it taken off him. He's picked his way through.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Nicely aimed pass. He's through here. Good chance here.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Son Heung-min knocks it into space. Son Heung-min! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, super find. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Some first half thoughts?
Well, there's one standout, Peter, that needs improving, and that's the passing. All too often it's been found wanting, you know, much to the frustration of everyone around, and I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline we do.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy.
And Owen! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Thinks one through. Brilliantly cut out. Modric. Now it's Owen. Tries to pass it through. Manchester United do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Tries from a long way out. Now it's Owen. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Very nicely done. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Owen is flagged offside. Now it's Owen. Engages and forces him off the ball. Out of play for a throw. And here's Messi. Dumfries. Cross goes in there. Up he goes! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Quality ball. And here's Owen. And that is a little undercooked. So much has happened in this game, but still no goal.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition, we may not have to wait too long.
And here's Owen. And he's there to clear it. Messi. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And that's going to be a booking. And he cuts out the supply. He steps in, and that's the end of that. De Ligt promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Stoichkov. And this is Messi. That's really nicely played. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, you can only assume that the...
And it's in! And late in the day, a telling moment.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the rightest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net.
And he's let fly. That is ended up in no man's land. Now he's got space here. Pass somewhat off target. Roberto Carlos. And it's Rice. Time is running out here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And claimed it back swiftly. Now that looks a decent ball. Nice control.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now there's a fine ball. Great ball, and he's in here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Nice interception, well timed. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And they're quick to get it back.
2 added minutes
Son
has been
Heung-min
indicated.
tries to play it through. Messi looking to get on the end of this. And they've got rid. And that's another good win of the ball. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
And that gets things running. Now it's De Bruyne. Hernandez. Oh, it's Bebeto.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He is through here.
Decent chance!
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
He's the shining light of Asian football in Europe, Peter. Son Heung-min. He likes...
It's Neymar! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 18.
So, time for
Neymar.
changes on both
Number
sides, actually.
15.
Well, I don't
Messi.
think he's going to be delighted
Coming
at
on
being
the field.
substituted at this stage,
Number 11.
especially when you
Guti.
consider the position they're in.
Number
And
22.
he'll be a bit miffed about this, yeah.
Substitution.
Oh, super real chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Played out wide, and it's Rice.
That's a throw.
Dumfries with the delivery. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Rivaldo. Oh, it's Bebeto.
And he's lost his man here. Good chance here. Great effort, beautifully taken.
Guti brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Quarter of an hour played.
And he's there to retrieve it. And he's decided to go for it. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Manchester United have their second corner now. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. The most accurate pass.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Hernandez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bellingham. Griezmann. For De Bruyne. And it's De Bruyne. Out towards the flank. Bellingham. Rivaldo, who does have an assist to his name. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, it's come loose! And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Griezmann. And it's De Bruyne. And this is Stoichkov. It's Stoichkov! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Stoichkov really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. And there's green grass ahead of him. Caught offside that time. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Stoichkov. Son Heung-min. Manchester United making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Bebeto. And the keeper has it.
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Guti. Son Heung-min. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's in a great position here. And he's... And Bebeto! Danger averted for now. Cleared without complication. Guti. Now the delivery. And that should get the job done. And the volley.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Neymar, and he's had it nicked. Good effort from distance.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Denzel Dumfries. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a goal kick. Neymar short changes him with that pass. Bebeto in with the challenge, tries to play it through. Oh, good big chance! Really well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And there's the end of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 20, Bebeto. Number 22, Rivaldo. Number 11, Guti. Coming on the field, number 7, David Villa. Number 8, Rafinha. Number 23, De Bruyne. Substitution in progress.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. It could be in here. David Villa! That's really well cleared. And here's Son Heung-min. Costa Curta is there to clear. Ah, good steal, he just read it. And here's Son Heung, applies the finish! It's run loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
But that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping carry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Searching pass he's played there. Beckenbauer. Great vision. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Son Heung-min is onto this. Manchester United really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he get on the end of this? And he's straight offside. He's had it taken off him, and the pass is intercepted. And it's De Bruyne. And this is Son Heung-min. Now it's Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Villa, and the through ball.
Son Heung-min! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He came in hard, very hard. Thinks one through.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Rafinha. No, that's been intercepted. Rafinha is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, that pass isn't the best. De Bruyne. De Bruyne is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Son Heung-min. De Bruyne. Hernandez. Now it's Neymar. Foot in.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Substitutions taking place.
Just too high.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Costa Curta. And it's made its way to him. And De Ligt. That has been slung wide. Rodri threads one in. Costa Curta cuts it out. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
He has found the way through. Loose. That's rather hopeful. Well, now it's a race for the ball. David Villa. Rafinha, the specialist in tearing teams apart. De Bruyne. That has ended up in no man's land. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that's been won straight back. And this is Son Heung-min.
Oh, really well played.
It's Son Heung-min! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, they've got him back in a hurry.
Has been indicated.
To stoppage time, whistle due any moment. De Bruyne. Now it's Son Heung-min. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. De Bruyne looking to run onto it. Keeper's dealt with that. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United never really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever had been put in place before they left that dressing room, and they just didn't readjust to it at all.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
The stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation.